Welcome back. One kid, dozens of birds, and a crash course in responsibility. Add to that a moment this past spring that changed everything. WGEM's Chad Douglas shows you how hatching a single idea turned out to be extraordinary as he goes looking for good.
So what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's the age-old riddle that has haunted humanity for hundreds of years, and I won't even pretend I can answer it for you, but I can tell you one starts to question humanity when their feathers get a little ruffled after something goes afoul. I want to introduce you to Blake Hackamak. He's 11.
Thanks, sweetie.
He's dedicated, determined, and definitely knows his chickens.
This one's an Americana and it lays blue eggs. And this one right here is a buff cochin. Some people might call it a cochin though.
Now he's a livestock farmer.
How many chickens do you have?
I have 88 chickens. Bob, Fred, Midnight.
Blake's chicken farm has grown more than you can imagine since he started in the spring of 2024.
I got an incubator for Christmas, and then I bought 2 more with my own money. And I think at one time I had 27 chicks in my room.
It's taught him how to take care of a living thing. He has to get up at 5:30 in the morning, make sure that they have water, they have to have food.
As you can imagine, the chicken operation outgrew Blake's bedroom, so his dad built him a chicken coop.
And he's also learned about investment in time and money. He went from a flock of 5 to 10, and now we have more than 80.
1, Uno, Brahma.
Blake is still learning all the chickens' names. He's learning about time and investment, but this past April, he also learned a really tough lesson. Back when his operation was small, about 10 chickens.
It was around 7 o'clock. We had just gathered the eggs.
Me and my sister came down to put the chickens away. We noticed that they weren't there. We assumed they were in the trees somewhere, or either a fox or something had gotten them.
My husband came down the hill to check to make sure the kids did the chores and saw tire tracks leading all the way up to one of our chicken coops.
He said, you know what, I think they got stolen.
Somebody had walked in with a cage, loaded up the ones that they wanted, and then took off.
My thought was, who would want to steal chickens?
These chickens were like, I would say, dogs. They were like family pets. When he would call, they would all come running. There were lots of tears and a lot of disappointment.
I was kind of angry that somebody would take my chickens, but I was also sad because I lost them and they were like the first chickens I ever got.
One of the first things Blake did was make a sign. He put that sign on a nearby road. It simply said, "Please bring my chickens home." And when the chickens didn't come home on their own, Blake had just one more request.
He did insist that we go to a couple of places to call the chickens to see if they would come home. But of course, we didn't find them.
Not only were these chickens seen as family pets to Blake, they were also his 4-H project for the county fair.
You feel kind of violated because somebody came into your area and took something that wasn't theirs.
In an effort to try to find the chickens, Melissa posted Blake's story on Facebook. Maybe the right person would see it and do the right thing.
This really made him question humanity. It was kind of one of those reality check moments where not everybody's nice.
The post did not bring the birds home, but the right person, or people, did see it.
A lot of people reached out and they wanted to help by giving me chicks.
We found out that there's actually way more good in the world than there is bad.
Dozens reached out. A local couple rehomed its flock of 6 hens. Friends gifted Blake fertilized duck eggs for his birthday. For a while, he and some friends were actually trading fertilized eggs at school like trading cards. And Blake got those incubators.
He ended up having at the most 97 chickens. 97 chickens.
There's Buffy, there's a Wyandotte.
Because of the surge, Dad built 2 more coops. Blake expanded his flock, new breeds, ducks, even a couple of peacocks. Some irony here, the family was already adding security when the theft happened. The cameras just hadn't arrived yet, but they're rolling now.
I hope that he has learned that the world is full of really great people. Even though life will get you down every now and then, there's more good in the world than there is bad.
If you could say something to the people who took the chickens, what would you say to them?
I would probably say, I hope my chickens are still alive, or I hope you really needed the eggs.
Eggs. The Hackamacs think that may have been the motive behind the thefts. Remember, this happened back in April of 2025 when egg prices were much higher than they are now. Either way, it left a young farmer a little shell-shocked, but not beaten.
And this past year, Blake took a few pullets or teenage chickens to the county fair. He came home with a champion crossbred. He says he's excited to go this coming year, to bring home some more hardware.
Now